Have we ever questioned why decent or innocent individuals consistently experience difficulties or bad things in life? For instance, when we witness or personally feel a child suffering, we can wonder whether God really exists or whether He is all-knowing, all-wise, and all-loving. Does God really exist? If the answer is yes, He must be omnipotent and ideal by definition. If He is flawless, then why did He create something that is so obviously flawed? The existence of evil in God's creation, why is that? Why do good people experience awful things without their fault? Why is our free will so helpless and outcomes so frequently arbitrary? Why does evil exist in both animate and inanimate forms, such as in earthquakes, floods, and droughts, as well as in human emotions like rage, jealousy, pride, and greed? Karma theory, justifying the evil existence. The Mahabharata is the first important Indian book to explicitly address evil. It's a book that makes an effort to explain the frequency of random events and provide an explanation for this ancient question: why do always bad things keep happening to good people? Here is a passage from the epic's 12th book. A man reaps what he sows, no guy inherits the good or bad deed of another man. The activity and the fruit are of equal grade. After the end of the Great War, Yudhishthira asks Bhishma a question in the Anasasana Parva, or the 13th book Anasasana Parva, while Bhishma is lying on his bed of arrows, on his deathbed. Is a person's life already predetermined, or is there room for human initiative? Bhishma responded, the present human endeavor, which is based on free will, affects the future, as do the human deeds of the past, which created the conditions of the current conditions of the present. It's vital to remember that karma theory never negated free will. As Bhishma notes in another passage from the same 13th book, good deeds provide happiness, wicked deeds bring misery. By action, someone can attain what he wants, by inaction, nothing at all is enjoyed. If one's actions had no effect, everything would be useless. If fate were the only factor at play, everything would be destroyed. Therefore, evil deeds in turn have negative effects. One is entangled in the web of samsara, which means the worldly cycle of life and death, and therefore he is unable to establish unity with the Absolute or Brahman as long as their acts are not pure. This has been a very widely accepted idea in the defense of the prevalence of evil that has been widely accepted for at least the last 2000 years on the Indian subcontinent. List of potential benefits from the sufferings we face in our daily life. Make a list of the advantages that God intends us to accomplish via our suffering to avoid falling into the bitterness trap. Ask God to reveal ways He wishes to use our suffering to help us find ourselves, using the questions we might have and making a list of ways by which we can tackle our problems. The advantages we see will frequently inspire us to respond to our suffering with peace and pleasure, as we believe God will use our suffering for good. There is no doubt that there is a lot of evil in this world, not just evil, innumerable sufferings, poverty, natural calamities, and even the sufferings we might face in our personal life. Those obstacles are put in our way so that we can overpower them with our absolute belief in the divine and in the certainty that they will protect us and guide us if we stay true to our purpose and help spread good in this world. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on our channel.